Kayo sprinted toward destiny. But this time, he wasn't alone. The entire savannah followed behind him, desperate to witness the truth. Kayo had returned, not to run, not to hide, but to finish what they had started. You want me? Here I am. The savannah had always known peace at dawn. But this morning, something had gone terribly wrong.
His name was Kayo, and the entire savannah believed he had done the unthinkable. He had abandoned his pride in battle.
Kayo ran. I saw him with my own eyes.
He left the fight while his father stayed behind.
A lion that refuses battle is no lion at all!
The accusations spread like wildfire, but Kayo said nothing in his defense.
Even the matriarch demanded answers, but Kayo carried a secret too heavy to share.
You abandoned your pride. Your father stood against the rogue lions. Why did you run?
I had a reason.
Then speak it.
I can't. Not yet.
The vultures circling above fed the darkest rumor of all, that Kayo's father had fallen in battle.
You ran and left your father to die.
I hope you're wrong.
That night, the jungle burned with gossip. But Kayo stayed silent. The truth was heavier than claws and teeth.
It's one of the rogues! They're coming this way!
The next dawn brought a roar even more terrible than the first. And this time, everyone believed death was coming for them all.
While everyone else ran, Kayo heard something no one else could. The voice of the lion they all thought was dead.
No, that roar isn't from a rogue. That's my father.
The animals gasped. If his father was alive, where was he? And why did he sound in pain? Only Kayo understood. And now, he was finally ready to tell them the truth.
Listen. The rogues set a trap last time. They wanted me, not him. They knew I was young, fast, reckless. They hid my little sister behind the rocks.
So I walked away. I let them chase me instead. They followed me for hours. My father didn't know. He kept fighting alone.
In that moment, the entire savannah understood. Kayo hadn't run from the fight. He had run to save someone smaller.
My father is fighting them again, alone. I have to go back.
The moment Kayo had dreaded had arrived. His father was still fighting the rogues. And this time, Kayo would not walk away.
Kayo sprinted toward destiny. But this time, he wasn't alone. The entire savannah followed behind him, desperate to witness the truth.
The animals arrived to find Kayo's father still standing, barely. 3 rogues circled him like death itself, ready to deliver the final blow.
Kayo had returned, not to run, not to hide, but to finish what they had started. You want me? Here I am.
The fight was brutal, but Kayo didn't fight for glory or pride. Every strike, every dodge, he was protecting the spot where his sister lay hidden.
They had him. 2 rogues pinned Kayo down, their fangs sinking deep. But Kayo wasn't done. He had learned from the best, and he wasn't running anymore.
Bloodied but unbroken, Kayo took his stand. Between the rogues and his sister, he became an immovable wall, and behind him his father watched with a pride that words could never capture.
Then the tide turned. The pride returned from the plains. The entire savannah gathered as one, and the rogues, for the first time, felt fear.
Surrounded by the united savannah, the rogues had no choice. With hateful snarls of defeat, they fled into the wilderness, never to return to this territory again.
You made the right choice. You have to join me. You were exhausted and wounded. Kayo collapsed.
From the shadows, a tiny cub emerged, Kayo's sister. She ran to him and buried herself in his mane, finally safe. Everything Kayo had done had been for this moment.
The animals watched in silence, shame washing over them. They had condemned a hero without knowing his sacrifice. The matriarch spoke for them all.
We judged you without knowing the truth. You didn't refuse to fight.
We called you a coward. We were wrong.
One by one, they came forward with their apologies. Each animal acknowledged their rush to judgment. But Kayo held no grudge. He understood their fear had blinded them.
Strength isn't always teeth and claws. Sometimes it's knowing when not to use them.
Kayo stood, wounded but victorious, exhausted but proud. And he spoke a truth that would echo across the savannah for generations to come.
The savannah felt different after that day. The whispers of judgment faded, replaced by respect that grew with each sunrise. Kayo had changed them all.
And from that day forward, every animal knew the same story. The story of the lion who walked away. He wasn't running. He was protecting something worth more than pride.
And that made him the bravest lion of all.